Hey guys, I'm Candice from Crema Coffee Garage, and today I'm going to be showing you how to brew with a stovetop moka pot. So the stovetop is a classic Italian coffee maker released in the 30s and designed to produce an espresso-like coffee, including the crema on top. So before we start, we're just going to check that we've got everything. We've got the Moka Express pot. So it's basically, to break it down, you've got your bottom chamber, your filter, and the top chamber. Then we've got our coffee, which has been ground for a stovetop, our heat source, and our filtered water. So I should note here that the Bialetti stovetops are actually available in both aluminium and in stainless steel. So if you're using an aluminium stovetop, like I am today, you're going to be wanting to use a gas stove or an electric coil. If you're using a stainless steel stovetop, however, like the Musa model that we've got over here, you're going to be wanting to use an induction stovetop. Now, for the coffee water mix, there's not a lot of measuring that you need to do. Each model does come in a range of sizes, so therefore the chamber for the water and for the coffee is specifically designed for that size, and it will be indicated by the amount of cups written on the side of the box. So this does mean that there isn't a lot of room for variation in this brew method, but the Bialetti wasn't designed for that. It was 100% designed for making consistent, high quality espresso. To brew today, we're going to be using our own Kingdom Road blend, which is perfect for our stovetop, produces a really strong, full flavoured espresso. If you do have your grinder at home, that's perfect. You're going to want to grind your coffee at a medium coarseness. So if you can imagine, your granules just need to be a little bit bigger than you would for an espresso, just to ensure that the water can still travel up through the grounds without causing too much resistance. However, if you are using pre-ground coffee, that's no issue at all. Just make sure you get your barista to grind your coffee for a stovetop for you. So we're going to put the stovetop together. So we've got our bottom chamber. So we're going to place the filter inside there, but first you want to make sure you fill your water up. So see this little notch here on the front? You'll find the same notch on the inside there. So we're going to fill up to that line, just making sure we go no higher than that. So once our water's in there, we're going to place our basket inside and we're going to start filling with our grind. So we're going to put a fair bit of coffee in there. And then we're just going to tap the lower chamber on our bench a couple of times. So as you can see, that's just collapsed it and caused the unnecessary air pockets between the particles to disappear. And we're just going to top it up a little bit more so it's nice and full. And then we're going to just use the front of our finger there just to compress it down. You can use a tamp if you want to, but you just want to make sure you're not applying too much pressure there. We don't want to cause it to compact too much, therefore the water will actually struggle to get through the grounds and it will actually cause an over extraction. And just make sure you remove any excess grounds that you find around the edges. So we're ready to attach our top chamber to the base, and it's just simply screwing it on like so. Make sure it is nice and tight though. We don't want any water bubbling up and escaping out there, because otherwise it's going to get messy real quick. So it's time to turn on our heat, but just first an important note. If you are using a gas stove to brew, just do make sure that the flame you're using is no bigger than the bottom of your stove top. If you do use a bigger one, it can actually cause the flames to go up the side of your stove top, and this will cause your grounds to actually burn before they get the chance to move up into the top chamber. But it can also cause your plastic handle to overheat and possibly melt, which we don't want to happen. So I repeat, flame no bigger than the bottom of your stove top. Okay, so we've set our stove top to about a medium heat. We don't want to burn the coffee before it even gets the chance to brew. So, being that this one's a little bit bigger, we're going to pop it off to the side. Just touching on what I said before, making sure your handle is not hanging over the heat there. So just quickly, we're going to open this one up as well, because we do want to watch our brew as it goes. Basically, once we start to see our coffee come up the center post, that means we're ready to take it off. So now we wait. So once the water has boiled, you can see that the coffee starts to slowly come up the center post there. So we just want to keep an eye on it because we don't want those last little dregs of the coffee to come up. So when it starts flowing quite steadily, we're actually going to take it off the heat. So this, you'll find this will probably start to happen quite quickly, so just make sure you don't take your eyes off it. Okay. So now's about the time that we want to take it off. And we're just going to leave it to the side there to finish doing its thing. So basically it's an espresso style coffee, so you can enjoy it just like you would any other regular coffee. So if you like, you can top it up with some hot milk and enjoy it like you would a flat white, or maybe even just a dollop of milk and some foam like you would a macchiato. Or if you love your black coffee, just simply drink it straight. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Let us know how much you love the stovetops in the comment below, and please share the video. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. And for any more information about the Bialetti stovetops, just check out the link in the description below. It'll take you straight to our website. Thanks, guys.